It's a very nice Friday afternoon. So on functioning electric outboards off, got the dinghy sort of pulled back to make access a bit better. Right, it's in place. I did put a safety rope on just in case we dropped it. The neighbour at the end's taking his grandkids out. Fenders up. They look very untidy otherwise. Oh, there's the I don't know, what is it? A barkentine. And I've managed to get the good sounder up on the XM12, so I'm very glad we've finally got the XM7 talking to the network properly. Right, 3D sonar, side scan sonar, and of course chart plotter. I've yet to figure out a way of checking where I'm going, watching the battens and getting the rope down the rope bag at the same time. Right, sails up, engines off. Okay, jibs out. Not a lot of wind, which makes it a pleasant change. It's 2 knots through the water, 3.5 over land because we've got outgoing tide, not for a lot longer. Now we're getting close to low tide. Okay, we're now doing 5 knots, much more respectable and much quieter. Oh. And increasing all the time. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's the one from last weekend. Malta. The stake pack's not flopping around like it used to. Here's where we were anchored last Saturday night. I think we're aground over there. Seems to have a bit of a lean on. Oh, we're close hauled now, so it's a case of can we get round the sandbank which extends up that way. I found the course over ground or anticipated course over ground button, so it looks like we'll be fine. We've turned the corner now, so we're on a close reach. Well, that's the launch from our dock. Obviously they're out for a nice spin. I'll see if the sonar picks up the buoy. Yep, there it is. There's its chain.
Lily is looking at the boat. She's enjoying the view. No trouble, so we'll go up here and see if we can find somewhere reasonably sheltered, maybe where we stayed a month or so ago. Oh, well, we're digging the anchor in, so Munro Bay is up round that corner. This is very close to where we were the first time Stuart and I came out.
A state of emergency is still in place tonight across Otago and Dunedin. Surface floodings affecting roads across the region. There are widespread road closures, multiple slips, and some people may be without power until tomorrow. Around 80 people spent last night in emergency shelters. The city suffered its wettest day in a century. Worst hit, South Dunedin. The water heading towards houses, as you can see here. But authorities say water pipes and pumps coped well. The rivers are behaving as expected, and the resilience of residents is being praised. There is a warning, though, it's not over yet. The red heavy rain warning in place until 11 o'clock tonight.
But if you look really closely, what we're doing, we're looking at the weather maps, you can see a strip of clouds there coming off the east coast of the North Island. That is the last little surge of energy that's been spinning around this broad upper low that is stuck. That is going to make the flow more north-northeast as opposed to easterly, which is a good sign. This will push across. What does it mean in the short term? Well, going back some 18 hours, we had 60 millimetres of rain fall today in Dunedin. To give you an idea, in the hills, we're already seeing some 150, close to 200. 60 is a month's worth of rain, so 2 to 3 months worth of rain has fallen from this.
It's 6:30. I think there's a paradise duck. It's now 7:30. Beautiful morning. Right, AGM banks at 12.5. So it's about 80% charge. I'll be running the inverter for breakfast, so let's see if it starts, unlike last Saturday morning. Yep. I will put generator on, transfer across from port to starboard. So aircon's on heat. It's a nice morning, bit of breeze coming up, and it's going to get windier. We might stay here until later in the day, and of course it's supposed to rain. But it is particularly nice at the moment. You can see the wind's just, or breeze just starting to set in. It's heading now to the surface charge to come off the plate, so what are we, about 90% charged now? Second pull. Safety light on. Yes, life jacket on. Stuart forgot one fender. They'll be walking the plank for that. Let's see how we go. The siren without telling me that I've gone outside the anchor range. Yeah, I think I have. But I have made it to shore. We have no anchor, but we have wheels. And we'll get an anchor from the other inflatable. I think that will be acceptable to the Admiral for her chariot to shore. Looking good out there. It's a very pleasant wee beach here when the tide's in. So that's McLeod Bay down there, Mount Manaia on the left, Mount Albury on the right, the face behind Urquharts Bay and behind and between them. A small creek coming out here. Beautiful old Purtikawa trees. Water's lovely and clear. Incoming tide. Well, it's just a case of getting the davit down low enough that you can bring the dinghy back while its attachment drops to a convenient position to get in and out. I'll call that a success. Just changing the way it's tied up to keep the cleats free for the mooring lines. Seems to be quite firm though. Well, I wouldn't say that that was easy to put the cover back on. It's not that neat, but it'll do. Well, it's clouded over a bit. I think I'll sit at the front porch here and see if we can enjoy things before the forecast rain arrives. Well, hopefully we don't get the rain that we're trying to stand, but Stuart's on pancake making jetty for lunch. Well, the rain's just started. Of course the wind's increased. It's what, just about one. The Admiral says it started to rain heavily at home, so there's certainly rain over Takahiwai way. Rain definitely started and not looking too enticing out there. Yeah, the wind's currently coming in from the southwest, although the forecast still says northerly. Probably say goodbye to the last blue sky, I would think. Well, the rain had eased off, but it's back again. So, pretty much thundery downpours. Not that much wind really, at the moment. Looks like the worst of the weather's gone through. Just got to get the bridle off. Goodbye beach. Getting close to low tide. Certainly the weather has improved a lot. Well, maybe it is a bit windier than I thought. Now we're getting a bit out of shelter. See about this. It's very shallow here, not a lot of shelter, but we'll put the bridle on and we can always move. Oh, it's the end of Manganese Point, so farm park this side and we're on the other side. Right, I've done attempt 4. To stick a ceiling panel or overhead panel back up. If it works, I'll tell you what I did. If it doesn't, I'll pretend I didn't. Incoming tide's holding us a bit so it sweeps around Manganese Point, and we're going to lose our protective bit of sand spit, although it's not that much distance over there. Lost to Mount Mania and Mount Aubrey and the harbour entrance, and we have a tanker in at Northport and a log ship. It's 6:15, so I thought I'd make an early start before the wind came up. We'll have the tide with us. Generator's running. Just boiled the jug and got the toaster on. We might have a nice sunrise. Shoal east, so there's a sandbank up this way, the one that dries east of our place. Oh, there's Jackson's Bay and home.